Hi, my name is Dominic Igumba, and in this presentation, we are going to be talking about the Chemical Valley case study. This is a map surrounded by chemical plants around downtown Sarnia, Ontario. Key facts surrounding the case study. On August 2012, residents of Sarnia received a warning from the Ontario Ministry of Environment and Climate Change, stating that a chemical was spilled in the St. Clair River. However, this warning came 3 days after the chemical was spilled into the river. Due to that, residents have already been using this contaminated water for their day-to-day activities, such as having their bath with it and cooking with it. This saw an increase in health problems such as respiratory diseases, asthma, and cancer. Ethical issues and challenges. The residents received the warning late and not immediately dispute occurred. The government's lack of concern for the community. The contaminated water, which saw a spike in health problems due to residents already using the contaminated water for their day-to-day activities. The chosen actor for our case study is going to be the ENG community. Ethical responsibilities of the actor. The ethical responsibilities of the ENG community is to communicate with the government to protect the environment and citizens. What are the ethical issues? Regular occurrence of chemical spills into the St. Clair River, not receiving enough government aids to tackle events like this. Only source of water is from the St. Clair River, which is contaminated. Generating alternative options. Having the chemical companies conduct daily checks to improve safety, and if, however, anything goes wrong, the residents of the community should be aware immediately. If this had been done earlier, there wouldn't be much increase in health problems because the residents will know to avoid the St. Clair River. Ask for help from bigger health groups such as the WHO. Shut down chemical factories and move them far away from residential areas. Analyzing the alternative options. Having the chemical factories to conduct daily check isn't really guaranteed because we are all humans. We are not 100% perfect. Mistakes can be made and some errors might not be seen. This will, however, reduce the amount of chemical spills in the community due to the daily checks, but it isn't entirely safe and reliable. Also, due to the chemical factories in the community, this can increase the amount of air pollution, thereby causing a lot of respiratory problems and a spike increase of cancer in the community. Asking for help from bigger health groups like the WHO sounds like a good idea, but in reality, the WHO has a lot of bigger problems to attend to. Waiting for the WHO to take swift actions in a small town in Ontario when they have countries to attend to is just unlikely going to happen. Shutting down chemical factories and moving them far away from residential area actually seems to be our best option. Deciding the most ethical alternative. Shutting down chemical factories and moving them far away from residential areas seems to be the best option because if this is done, there will be less increase in health problems. The residents of the community wouldn't need to be scared over health issues. The St. Clair River is going to be much cleaner because that is the only source of water for the residents. Thank you.